report, everybody. We're glad to be back. My name is Mark Wilson. Alongside me, our own Hall of Famer, Billy Incardona. Billy, great matchup here.
Yes, it is, Mark. You know, Dennis Orcollo, in my opinion, at this point in his life, he's probably the best one-pocket player in the world today. I mean, it's between him and Alex Pagulayan, and I think he's getting the nod as of late because he's won 2 or 3 straight one-pocket championships consecutively. His opponent, Mika Immonen, great player, great 9-ball, 10-ball, straight pool player. I don't know too much about his one-pocket game, but I think he's prepared himself to play in this tournament.
Yeah, Mika's always prepared. He's probably not as experienced and well-versed as Dennis would be. But nonetheless, if he gets a shot, he can definitely run out. This is a race to 3. Dennis, what did he do off the break here? Looks like he got a couple balls over by his hole. Was not a great break. But he's just glad he didn't scratch.
Well, if he can kick under the 8, I don't know if he can do that. The 4-ball, I believe, maybe, or the pink. Is that the 4? Might be in the way.
By, yeah.
Right there.
Yes.
Yeah, that's he can't do that.
Yep. That's the ball. It's a combination. It's the pink 4 and the 13, orange 13.
Well, I didn't think he could have hit it, but he could, and that's all he needed to do. Very simple shot. Buying him a little time. Maybe the next time he comes back to the table, he'll have a better opportunity to, maybe clear Orcollo's side or do something.
It's odd that all right-handers have been breaking to the left-handed pocket on this table. So I don't know if that means the table has a bias or they just are choosing to go that way. Maybe the corner ball doesn't jump out as much. I don't know why, but nevertheless, normally the right-hander breaks to the other side of the table.
Yeah, Orcollo, I think he's going to come off the 14 and he's going to take a scratch here. Well, he might take a scratch in the pocket if he's not careful.
Well, good speed. Dennis wanted to be sure and defend the 3-ball, which he's accomplished that pretty well. Mika can go off the 9 and spin into the back of the 3, but there's a pretty big gap there, so things can go awry with that shot.
Touchy shot because he's going to have to hit below center to do it. Well, he handled that quite nicely, moving the 3 out of that threatening position. If Orcollo can see the 1, he can bank the 1 back down to his pocket, sending the cue ball 3 cushions around the table.
Boy, that's a great call. Yeah, that's a good shot. Very productive.
I don't know if he can see the 1, though.
Doesn't look
he's
like
going to do with the 9.
He's
He's going to just draw straight over to the side rail.
Just beneath the 10, in between the stack and the 10.
Nice speed.
And he puts a threat right back in front of his pocket. Good cue ball control. There's nobody on a day-to-day basis that hits more balls than Dennis Orcollo. No way. And so that makes him a threat at any game, at any time, for any amount.
If he comes off the bottom of the stack and tries to position the cue ball behind I believe it is the 13 ball.
Yeah, 13 and
a little touchy shot here because he's pretty close to the cushion.
Got the cue ball on the rail. That's going to make it tough for Mika to escape.
I don't know if he can hit it straight ahead and move both balls away and then follow the cue ball. So he's not doing that.
This is okay, though. Buys himself a chance to get back in this.
No, he has a shot here. I don't know if he's going to shoot it. He can bank the 14 into the 7, control the cue ball behind the 13 with a little power here, send multiple balls toward his pocket. Nope, he's opting not to do that. I don't know if he can hit the right side of the 13 or not. Isn't that beautiful?
That is.
That is really nice right there, what he did. Positioned the cue balls solidly on the 13 ball. Very nicely executed.
Really tangled the cue ball up there. I don't even know if he can get free of this to bank 15. I guess he can from my vantage point. Now that he's out of the way, I can see better. The 7 precludes it from banking in. I could. Looks like he could go after the 1 ball and try to. No, he went this way. Let's see what happened here. Pretty aggressive.
Did he double him up?
Yeah, he did. Looks like he did. No? Yeah. So Mika did a good job with that. He had to move both balls quite a ways. Things can go awry if you just slightly mishit that cue ball or it mishits the target point. Even as little as just a millimeter makes a heck of a difference in the speed and direction. Good shot. Mika's looking at ways that he can possibly escape Orcollo's wrath here.
Orcollo seems to have the ability, obviously, to keep his opponent tied up. You know, every time Mika steps to the table, he's looking to play some sort of a difficult or semi-difficult defensive shot.
Boy, Dennis really did a good job here. I don't know if he can. That's a good look at the predicament that he's in. You know, it wasn't as bad of an escape as I thought it might be. Just what you said, too. Every time that Mika's come to the table, he's been in check. Just trickling up on the side cushion there. And this is lining up like he might have a cross corner bank. It's got to be tight. He's looked at it 3 times now. He wants to play it so bad, and he's envisioning it being there, but then he realizes the reality of it is it might not quite be there.
Can we request a side angle? Can we do that?
Good speed with the cue ball. Introduced the 7 balls, a blocker, got the 13 over there.
He's got him in trouble here for sure. For sure. He can't even go up table and double him up because he'll play the 8-13 combination.
I almost think he should just bank the 15. Yeah, good call there.
Yeah, that's right.
Just that he's in. Look at that. It got lodged in there. If he can't see the 7, that was really unfortunate for Mika because he made a good shot. He recognized he was in so much trouble. His only hope was to go ahead and shoot his way out, which that kind of plays into his strength too. He is a shooter. If he makes this thin cut here, Dennis is going to be in trouble in this rack. He scored it. Did he catch a break? That's brutal.
2 times now.
That's brutal.
He's shaking his head in disgust as he walks around the table. I don't blame him. Now he's going to have to make it even more of a difficult shot if he opts to shoot that ball on the side rail.
Yeah, he really deserved a better fate from those 2 shots.
Absolutely. And he really can't do anything about that problem that he's looking at, all those balls in front of Orcollo's pocket. So he's almost forced to try to shoot this shot. Well, finally, he got like a pretty good little click there.
Well, he's made 3 good shots in a row.
He's nice. He's a nice line now.
Boy, good hit. I thought that might, if it drags the rail at all, that's not going.
Yeah, he actually hit that a little too softly. He wanted to be up on top of the 2, a little further on top of the 2. 6 balls down. I believe he's playing for 2. That looks like good speed there.
Yeah, Dennis kept him in so much trouble, he just had to start shooting. And credit to Mika's firepower. A lot of people try it, not for many does it work.
Yeah, yeah.
You got to execute 3 shots there, tough shots to go to get out here, to get out of Dennis's trap. Oh. 1-0, Mika Immonen.
Well, it looked like that Orcollo really had him in a lot of trouble, and he kept him in a lot of trouble. So Mika said, you know what? The only chance I have to win this game if I run out, and then I'm going to start it with this bank, and that's what he did. And he followed it with another 7, 8 and out, actually, 7 more after the bank.
It was beautiful. He had to make 2 good shots after he made a hard bank, and all those shots could lose the game and didn't have to win the game. So, but his back was against the wall. He had to do it. Now he's broke serve. This is a race to 3. Mika breaking to the right-hander's side of the table now, and he's moved the cue ball nearly a diamond in to avoid that corner ball from getting too much speed. Now he's pocketed the ball. It's complete re-rack. Doesn't count. So we just start over. Mika's got a break again. And Mika's gesturing, look what I had. Mika gets out the hand quite a bit in his matches. I don't know if you ever noticed that. But
Mark, I've noticed that off of both breaks, first Orcollo's break and now Mika's break, they're not able to get the cue ball far enough up the rail. And I think that the action they're getting off the break with the cue ball, it's floating away from the rack as opposed to going straight down to the short rail and then back up quickly. After he breaks the ball, the cue ball is going to go to his left or right. A lot. See how much went over there? And he really didn't get it far enough up the rail. Even, I guess he did, but it's not, the balls aren't really breaking well.
Much better result for him here than what Dennis got off of his break.
Well, he's looking. I thought he was looking to go back into the stack with it.
Max aggression there to try to come across that. Because that was not close to the end rail. You had to come up table a little bit. Things could really go awry if you mishit that at all.
I think he was trying to go into the stack again, hitting the object ball a little thinly and then into the stack, and going to the side rail and back into the stack. I think that's what he was trying to do.
Yeah, you wouldn't want to come across the face of that one. What was this?
Oh, he hit the point.
I've watched Dennis play a lot of high-stakes one-pocket, giving up an enormous spot.
Yeah.
And it's amazing. When you tempt him, sometimes his back's against the wall where he's just got to come with some big shots, and it's just ice water in his vein. He just runs out.
Oh, he's such a great player. And like you said, he's got such heart, It doesn't matter how far behind in a game he is. He never gives up. And when he finally gets that opportunity, he usually makes good with it. Yeah, he's a fantastic player. I certainly would like to have my money on him.
I watch him play in JRB out in Las Vegas sometimes on the stream where he's giving 14-4 and like that for huge money. And he's got to make so many big shots. And my goodness, he just gets it done. And like a good, knowledgeable player, Mika checks the stack to see if there's anything that's advantageous hidden in amongst that clutter. I think Ronnie Allen said that really should be your first step of every shot is to make sure there's nothing there available. Then you'll think other shots or defense. Mika seems to think there's something in there to send it towards his pocket. He found it.
Oh, wow. This is a short race to 3. Mika already leads 1-0 and is at the table with a shot. But the way the balls are arranged on the table, it looks like it's going to be very difficult for him to get out from here, or maybe even to get another one after this one.
Well, if he can get into the green 6 ball here and open up that Is that the 15 ball? Oh, it's the 1 ball. I'm looking at.
He
He hit it on the wrong side.
right.
I thought he would come straight across and go after that.
Well, what he did, what he had in mind was a good thought. He just hit that 14 ball, what ball that is, too thickly. Had he hit it more thinly, it would have opened up to another ball, and he would have definitely had a shot.
Nice speed there to settle the cue ball up against the object ball there. Kind of trapped Dennis.
Yeah, he's got a problem here.
Yeah, this is going to be tough to take a foul even. I guess he could just go down table. I don't know if we can get the overhead. Yeah, we have. I guess he could come here with a little spin and try to get that.
But the problem is that he can't put much English on it.
No, that's right. Take a good shot.
Let's see how well he does with it. See, he
yeah.
couldn't put enough English on it.
Good call, Billy.
He's very lucky that he ended up where he did.
Just lost a ball.
And then you have to hit it with the speed that the English is going to wear off as it goes down the table because of the slow hit.
Yep.
So he was at a twofold problem there. He couldn't really hit the cue ball where he needed to, and he wanted to get the maximum out of it, but the speed of the shot told him that it's not going to work out. It didn't, but he was lucky to get away with it. If Mika could have frozen him there, he would have really had him in trouble. I think he's left him out of the trap now.
I'm not even sure Mika was.
See that little shot that Mika shot? Big shot. Big shot.
Yeah.
And I think he
could have worked
took
a little
it for
harder.
granted.
Yeah, a little sloppy.
He got a little careless and allowed Orcollo to get out of the trap.
And you might do that anyway, but you should have put a little more care into it because it can be devastating if you succeed with what you're saying. Boy, look at that. Nice hit.
Again.
Look at that nice hit.
Again. I don't know what he has. If anything, he has the combination. 3-10 combination. Or can he see the 1?
Oh, you called it 3-10 combination. He could control the ball and hit it nice. Golly.
And once again, I don't know if he has a shot. It looks pretty close from our vantage point.
It clears. He's got the 3. He's off to the races now. Now this is kind of plays right into Mika's hands here, like a ball management and get the balls around the table, get them open, and then just be a shooter.
Now he's playing for 3. He'll just draw straight back and shoot the 15 or whatever ball it is. Well, he couldn't do it. He couldn't draw it, but he was able to go forward. It's a little awkward. He only needs 2 balls, but the angle that he's facing here is not really ideal. So he's going to have to do some extra here to get on top of that 6. He wasn't able to do it, but he does have 7 balls.
And he can defend himself from here.
Yes,
so even though it didn't get ideal, he did not miss the 6th ball or the 7th ball.
Well, he's got to protect that ball on his side of the table. He can't let Orcollo see that ball. He let Orcollo see that ball, and that was bad. He could have afforded to go up a little bit further, but you know what? He was afraid that Orcollo would have banked the 10 because he needs all the balls. I don't think Orcollo would have banked the 10.
I would rather make him do that because Orcollo is going to have all the balls on his side, so now that 7-ball lead is not nearly as big, and they're on this end of the table. I would have rather taken a chance to pin it over there against the rail, make him play from down table. If he makes it, shake his hand and not worry about it.
Oh, my. I don't understand that shot. I don't understand what he did there. You know, I mean, he shot a shot that told me that he only needs 1 ball as opposed to all of them. Now Mika's going to start putting balls up table.
Yeah.
You know, how can you play the shot in that fashion? I don't understand that one. I don't. And for him to have shot that shot the way he did, in my opinion, like I told you before, I think he's the best one-pocket player in the world today. But that shot certainly was a contradiction to my,
Yeah, I totally see what you're saying, and then, like you said, now it's going to be a struggle. Mika with good speed, pin the cue ball at the end rail. Now it looks like Dennis is going to take a chance. Yeah.
Now Mika can kick at the 10 here, if anything. He can kick at the 10. He's looking at shooting at game ball, but I don't know if that's a real good idea from here. He only needs one ball, but he shoots so straight.
I think he should go for it. Gonna mouse around and maybe never get that good again. Great shot there. Yeah. And you can see he did not exert himself one iota on playing defensively. It was all out. He was committed to his shot and then executed it well. 2-0.
I think the forgiveness of the pocket, early in the tournament because the cloth is fresh, balls slide in. I think that was a big factor in his decision making there. Shoot that
Very well
shot.
might have been. The one thing for sure is, am I going to get another chance to win the game, or might I get in a struggle where I never get this good of a shot? So that might have factored in as well.
I don't know about that, Mark, because he could have kicked the 10 easily, and sent another ball up table. But, he would have gotten plenty of shots, I think, to win the game.
Well, it's certainly a...
But I'm kind of thinking that maybe Orcollo, in my mind, I'm thinking Orcollo may have want him to have shot that shot. If I was his opponent, I would want him to shoot it. Because playing an up-table game needing all balls, not too many games are won from there.
Yeah, right. Well, this has been interesting and well played with a couple of questionable shot selections only, but great execution. It's kind of favoring the up-tempo, fast break offense type style that Mika likes to play.
No, like I mentioned before, exactly. Like I mentioned before, Mark, Orcollo does not give up. He trails 2-0 in this race to 3. He will not give up. In that curious shot that he shot by letting the cue ball stay down table, what went through his mind? Like, I'll just gut it out here. I'll just win it. I don't know.
It's probably the right play against someone that can't run balls like JRB. It doesn't have firepower, but it's not the right shot against someone as dangerous as Mika that can make something happen from nowhere.
Yeah, he's got to be careful here. I would come off the pink, send the cue ball forward and back into the back of the stack again. Oh, he's got a little bit of a problem here. Now you look at the table, really, you can't really position the cue ball anywhere.
Yeah.
So if you come off the pink, bank the pink, follow the cue ball through the pink and back into the stack, the back of the stack, I think that's the correct shot. He could have just followed into the back of the stack, forced Orcollo to keep the cue ball down.
Yeah, what Billy's saying here on the overhead is he's saying he wanted that cue ball back up into the stack here with that, and it was laying pretty good for that.
Plus, he probably would have moved the ball down table or with Orcollo's side.
Just a hair more aggressive is what Billy was advocating.
A little bit, right. See, now that ball is gone, so therefore he doesn't have that option the next time he gets next time he gets back to the table. So Orcollo's going to put him somewhere in the same position that he was in when he was at the table the last time. And now that ball was gone, so that out is no longer available.
Yeah.
He got up too far. He can see the pink. He got up too far. He's got to be careful here. If he's looking to kick at the pink here, he's got to be careful. He's looking to kick at the pinks, and now he's opting to go off the ball very conservatively. Very, very conservative shot, which I thought was right. Kicking at the pink, he can lose control of the cue ball.
Yeah, it's not next to the rail or anything. That's
So he's going to have to grind it out. So Orcollo's go ahead and said, you know what? I'm not going to make another mistake. Or I'm not going to give him anything that he shouldn't be getting. I'm going to make him earn this.
mm-hmm.
And got the judgment in doing that. That ball gets down a little bit further. He's going to leave him across corner bank after he pockets the 10. And it didn't get down that far. But how do you play this? Off rail first there, maybe?
Make it play a lot easier, that's for sure.
Wow.
Me and Billy both know how testy that little shot was.
Yes. But I was saying to myself, when Mika opted to bank that ball, he's going to challenge Orcollo. You don't really want to challenge Orcollo.
No.
No. He's not the kind of a player you want to challenge.
That's what I was trying to say. When you see him fearlessly playing for 15,000 a rack and shoot balls tougher than that, and just got to make him win or lose, and he just makes the majority of them all the time.
He's got a shot now on the 14. I believe
13.
That's,
13.
On the
yeah,
13.
Yeah, Billy means like a straight pull break shot type thing. Oh,
he didn't
I thought he needed to pull it back a little bit after he made that good.
He thought that he would follow through and move that ball, whatever ball that is, 13 or the 14?
13, yeah.
Toward the pocket, and where he didn't hit that ball thickly enough to move it toward the pocket.
After that great draw shot on the first one, I thought he'd just hit that, go into the stack, and draw back a little bit, make sure he got that. I didn't think he would possibly risk this down here.
Hard to argue with this guy.
No, it is.
Yeah,
I don't want to second guess that.
Yeah, he might try to go into the stack here. I don't know if he can do anything else here.
Would have liked to hem him up onto the edge of those balls now. Mika can do a little something here. He can just drive the 6 ball around and come forward if he wants to.
I think he just come off the...
That'd be the 15.
The 15.
15 ball.
Drop back down table, around Orcollo's pocket. If you go up table, you might leave him that cross corner bank on the pink. Gotta be careful here because you could leave him a cross corner bank very easily here.
Boy, what a nice shot that is! Wow.
Wow.
Got his cue ball good. Did everything right.
I think Orcollo should shoot to 15. It carries a natural billiard here.
Big shot here.
Yeah.
Got them both. Beautiful shot.
He's got to be careful here because he would like to go for his pocket again, but considering where the cue ball is positioned so close to the cushion and the angle that he has on all the balls on the table, nothing seems to be natural to do what he needs to do or wants to do. He's going to play real conservative here. Very conservative here. Watch.
He doesn't want to get past the center of the table with this.
Very conservative shot. And he wants to hide that ball, which he didn't do. He didn't do it. He's not real happy about that. But Mika's looking at an awkward angle if he opts to shoot the ball that Orcollo moved. He would like to shoot the ball that Orcollo moved, but the problem with that shot, he's got a bad angle, and controlling the cue ball off that particular option isn't going to be easy. I don't think there's anything that he's offered here that's going to be easy. He's got to have a little patience. He left him a shot. Left him a shot on the 2. How's the...
Yeah, it goes. Yeah.
That
It's fair that
combination.
way. Yeah, this is kind of what the doctor ordered here for Dennis.
He's going to have to really stretch on this one, though.
Yeah.
I don't think he can reach it at all. Even with the extension, he's going to have to stretch pretty good.
Wants to bank that 11 ball. Boy, it's tough to play defense with it.
Yeah, but he'll get some balls if he makes this come up for the 8.
What a nice hit. And look at he banked that naked. He was just selling out the game. If he misses, it was so sure, so
Well,
confident.
I don't think there was much potential there for Mika. But obviously, Orcollo liked the angle that he had on the bank, and he liked his chances of putting it down.
Yeah.
And if he put it down, then he likes his chances of running some balls.
Right.
So factor all of those, in, and it's a must go for him.
Are you
He's
going
such
to
a
get another
great
turn?
ball striker.
Oh yeah. The question is, are you ever going to get another turn in this that would be this good that you could run the game or really do some damage?
No, he
disappointed. Disappointed with that for him.
Yeah.
I'm sure he wanted to get more than this. Is he looking at the 6 and the 1 just to see? Doesn't look like it really. Maybe if you could throw it a little bit.
Yeah, I was looking at that before, but it's hard to tell from our vantage point if that ball's. He wants to put the cue ball in the stack unless he knows he can pocket something. But I think he wants to put the cue ball in the stack here. He's going to try to pocket this.
Look at that good shot.
Now he can look at that combination.
Wow. That's making something happen with very little.
No kidding. Wow, he's right. Orcollo needs one ball now. That's it. One ball. Looking at the combination now, once again.
Looks like he can just rub that 10 ball and come around, just try to move that ball off the object ball close. So a great play. That was all by design.
He's going for this. I think he is.
Good call, Billy.
Yeah.
What a tremendous shot. And he easily could have come out of this much better than what he received for such a good shot.
And easily could have came out of it much worse, too.
But he realizes he needs everything here, and is he going to get a better turn?
Right.
So.
Well, the balls are relatively in play for him, and he felt that maybe if he went for that at this time, he had a real good shot of, probably getting out.
Yeah.
But if he waits too long, then he's certainly not going to be able to outmove Orcollo once balls go up table.
Right. Now he's made that great shot. Now he doesn't want to take a risk. I mean, it's kind of a funny scenario there.
Yeah, he almost has to go for this too, though.
Just because everything else carries so much penalty, if you don't almost get fortunate. So if you're going to get fortunate, you might as well go down shooting to win.
And another thing is this: even if he doesn't put it down, there's no guarantee he's going to give up a shot. It isn't like there's a ball in front of a close pocket.
Right.
So therefore, if he has the ability or the confidence to strike this ball accurately, I think it's a go.
Well, he's weighing that out, but I think he is going to settle on that option.
Now he's opting to do something differently here.
Don't foresee Dennis playing anything off the 3 and the 7.
I think he should just stick him there. I think he should shoot. He's got to shoot this ball into the ball in the center of the table. like that. Move that ball out of there. And get as tough as he can on Immonen. Because he knows how much firepower Immonen has, so therefore he wants to move balls out of position that are kind of like in position. Watch out, watch out. I think that's going to end up costing him there.
Look at that nice hit.
Center pocket, never a doubt. Is that what Danny DiLiberto would have said? Never a doubt.
All right. Danny, he must be mad at his backer, Billy.
My buddy.
He'll be sleeping in the streets tonight. 2-1 is our score. This is fun one pocket to watch and broadcast, that's for sure.
In the meantime, Mika Immonen's getting ready to break the balls, and this is going to be a big break for him because this will be the last time he'll break the balls, and he needs to win this game. Because if he doesn't win this game, Orcollo breaks him on the hill.
Yeah, pretty good break.
That ball's not getting up far enough.
No.
Kind of a funny looking layout here. Going to allow Immonen. He wants to put him on that ball. Now see, Immonen's going to come off the green, off the one ball. That's the one ball on the left side of the table near the side pocket, and he's going to put him, parallel caddy corner.
Yeah.
All those balls. I mean, that's what I would do. You want to put him caddy corner, enough to where he can't even kick at the pink.
Four
ball. So you want to put him somewhere around here, the cue ball. That's where you want to put him.
Look out, scratch. That scratch is always on.
And now he can kick at the pink. Had he went up the table further, up the rail further, he couldn't have kicked at the pink. Possible scratch off the kick, I do believe, but it doesn't have to scratch. Now he's looking to move this ball across the table and position the cue ball underneath the pink, and that's very, very risky. Very risky.
Just because the one ball's so far from the cushion, it's easy to get it a little bit thick and dunk right into the corner pocket.
Here, but the problem with that shot, Mark, is that he's going to have to hit the one ball thinly in order to control the cue ball. He's not going to get movement from the one ball that he needs to get. He may sell out a free bank on the one ball after he leaves the table.
Wait, so he's going to play the one ball into the stack and try to leave him doubled up on so he can't shoot directly into his pocket. Nice effort. Good control with the cue ball. That was top priority.
And that was a very well thought out shot.
Yeah.
He realized that coming off the one in either fashion, whether it be to hit the one thinly or whatever, really wasn't a good option because there was too many uncertainties and problems with that particular option. So he chose to shoot it in a different fashion, and he made a good shot. I don't know what he's trying to do here. I didn't care for that shot. He's had such a strong position. Yeah. Now Orcollo's walking to the table with the ability to, not to do any damage, but to certainly put him behind all those balls and to try to negate this position.
Good job.
Yeah. Now what's he going to do? Is he trying? He's going to. He has to do a lot of work now to develop a stronger position. That's a scratch. going to come off the 10, put him behind the balls again, or else he can kick. If he can come off the 10, that would be the better shot. Well, he's got to hit this soft, trust the roll of the table.
And off the 3 to get the same effect.
Yes.
Guess that just laid easier
Right.
for him to.
Yeah, it was off the 10, looked like he had hit it too thinly, and he had hit it softly. And when you do that, sometimes the table rolls off a slight bit, and you end up creating a problem. But it all stems from Mika's option when he was at the table to shoot another shot and put him behind the ball on Orcollo's side. And instead, he let Orcollo see all those balls on Mika's side of the table. This was the shot I was talking about before. Yeah, he had to hit it softly, and he
really
was able
pretty.
to do that. The table rolled true, and he came out pretty good. Now, Mika's going to end up, off that one shot, he lost his position. In 2 or 3 more shots, Orcollo's going to have a strong position. Going to come off this ball and softly goes to the side rail, put him behind the ball near the foot rail. Wow. Nicely done. Nicely
did
done.
a lot of things
Nicely
there
done.
good.
Yes, he did. He said, I'm not going to shoot the conservative shot because I'm a good ball striker. I'm going to shoot the shot, position the ball near my pocket, control the cue ball. That's exactly what he's done. Going to put plenty of spin on this.
That was a great return.
Looks like he can see the red 3. And that's the ball he wants to be able to hit because that offers a big threat here if he's able to put it near his pocket.
Once again, good with cue ball too.
But he needed that ball near the long rail because now he left him a nice soft kick here.
Right. From where he was at, it was hard to.
I don't know if he could have hit the 3 on that side to put the 3 near the long rail. Maybe he just did what he could do there.
Going off 6, soft. Hit a little heavy.
You know, he would love to put him behind that pink now. Some way, maybe if he can get behind that pink now, he really have him in trouble. Now the pink is this ball here.
Let's get the overhead here real quick if we could. There it is.
He wants to put him behind that ball there. Some way. Some way.
Good boy. That's not the
That
answer.
was bad. That was bad. And he may not get back to the table, but he figures to the way the balls are arranged here.
This went into those 100 miles an hour.
Got a problem here.
But one thing you can see how they're laying. This is not the time to try to run out. This is the time to expand on what you have there. He could stun this ball down table, and we get the overhead real quick.
Yeah, that's not a bad choice, by the way.
If he just takes this down table and just tries to filter the cue ball right to here, right in here, just not give Dennis another play at this. He's doing something more. Well, he was winding up as if he wasn't planning on doing that. Trying to go rail first here with power, you risk losing this game, and you don't have to be in a hurry at this point because you've kind of got things turned back your way.
Go rail first.
But even then, one, you can miss going rail first, and two, you got to go a long ways to get position. And he did it.
Like the cue ball.
Got the bad rub. If he just gets past there.
No, he's got a shot on
couple,
two balls.
Yeah, the 15 ball down here goes.
He's going to go. As a matter of fact, he's going to play shape for them this shot because he had a nice angle.
We got to spot a couple here now.
Who has one ball?
That's mine.
Okay.
That's mine. He owes two. Oh, that's mine. No, it's my ball.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah. Mika owed two, and he made two there. He made that good opening shot, and then he went rail first. Spot two.
Does he have a combination here? I mean, does he have one? I don't know what he has here. I don't think he has much.
No more.
Guess the 11 goes. Yeah.
He would love to draw nicely into the sixth ball. The center of those two balls. The one must go.
Perfect ball speed. And the ball speed is predicated on you hitting the portion of the pocket that you anticipate. If you ever just pocket a ball and hit it in the wrong part of the pocket, your speed and angle is always off.
It's a little tricky here, though. A little tricky here.
Golly.
That was tricky.
Look at how weird that just arranged
itself. It looked like it was because he wasn't going to hit he wasn't going to hit that carom with enough force to move that 10 ball and move that cue ball. He should have known it was going to be a little tricky there. And now he can't even pocket the ball there. What's he going to do now?
Looking at that 4-ball combination, you won't see that too often. Lining up a 4-ball combo, that even if it's kind of on, once you get an inch or two gap between each ball, he's playing it.
Yeah, well, I don't know if he's out of the woods yet.
No, it's thin enough.
Oh, he has 6 balls, though.
It's thin enough. I don't think he can draw to the other side of the 6. Golly, what a nice hit that was.
Oh, wow. He played that. He played that.
World-class pool, folks.
And that was the game that Mika needed to win on his break. Now with Orcollo's break, match is tied up. 2 games apiece. It's going to be tough for Mika to win this game.
Billy said this guy has no quit in him.
No, he doesn't. You know that. He doesn't have any.
No, you don't get to be a world champion because you're afraid to win from behind. What a match, 2-2. You know what my wife karaoke Kathy says? If you don't like this, there must be something wrong with you.
Yeah, that's pretty funny. Yeah.
Bless her heart.
Yes.
That being said, she does not know a whole lot about pool. She says just try to look cute when you're chalking was her pool tip for you. Hey, Dennis, almost a diamond away from the side cushion. Breaking to the left-hander side of the table. Slipped down but boy, it really checked up off the end rail. I thought it had a little more speed. I thought I'd go down table a little further. That was not the greatest break in the world.
Yeah, the balls they're not breaking good. Not breaking good. And what do you attribute that to? I mean, the cloth is new.
Well, actually, the cloth is a week of hard play old. They used it at the U.S. Open up in Atlantic City. So these tables are not brand new cloth like we're used to.
Yeah, but still, the balls, could be breaking better than this. Like at the Derby, when you play for a couple of days, the balls break good. They don't break bad, but these balls aren't breaking good at all.
Dennis took a foul there just to get to the side of the stack. Or am I wrong? Did he make an illegal hit there?
Oh, no,
negative one.
so.
Yeah. Okay.
He's going to do something creative here, I believe.
Now, this is a confident shot here, jacked way up, 45 degrees. Look at that nice hit. Boy, good call, Billy. He made something happen from very little. And it looks so simple. It looks like that's just where the cue ball wants to go, but let me tell you, that is not where it wants to go. You have to make it go there.
No, he would like to kick, but if he kicks here, does he leave the cross corner on the 11 ball? He's going to walk around the table, take a look at it. No, he's not. He's taking a look at something offensive for himself.
He found one in game 2 like this, and that won him the game.
I'll tell you what, if it's close, he's going to shoot it. He's going to shoot it. If it's close,
spot.
He's going to shoot it. Because the balls favor Orcollo. Orcollo's the better mover of the two. He doesn't make any mistakes, hardly ever. So where's leave Immonen?
Right.
If it's close, he's gone.
Yeah.
He's going to shoot it. Here he goes.
Playing the, what is that, the 11 ball? What's up now? Extensions. Uh-oh. We got some problem here. The red light's on. The clock, question is, had he used his extension already?
I think he wants to try to go into the...
Okay, so...
I believe it's the 14 ball near Orcollo's pocket. Is that the 14 ball?
Yes.
What I think, can I have a telestrator?
We get the overhead if we can.
Yeah.
There you go.
I believe he's going to try to come off with this ball here. Send the cue ball over here behind this ball, knock this ball this way, and send some balls toward his pocket. But I think he's going to play that billiard as well. Or that
Oh, boy, here we go. That's a big shot then.
Now
Well,
watch the cue ball here. I think that's what he's trying. Well, he's doing something different now. Well, he was fortunate there. He was fortunate there. But that certainly wasn't what he was aiming at.
No, he was trying to billiard into the back of that. That's the 14 ball. He barely nicked it.
And he got that real fortuitous kiss there.
Still a pretty thin cut for Dennis. Dennis is going to shoot.
Really?
But he figures to make this.
Yeah. Let's get another overhead try.
What you
get? I think he wants to cut this in and go into the 8 ball and into those balls. No, he's going the other way.
Oh, what a shot. What a shot. Now, Dennis is playing offense from here. Dennis would like to get to the top side of the 7 and the, looks like the pink 4 there in the middle. Pretty good speed. He got there. Nice shot. He's got the angle to go into the stack, but you're not assured of getting anything. Well, I'm just saying, he doesn't want to go in there if he's not assured of getting something. So now he's going to play
I think he's going for the 10 next. I think that's what he wants to do. Go for the 10 next. Now he'll put himself back in line again.
Really pretty shot to get this nice angle that it's not too severe, so you got real good control of the cue ball.
If he can get all the open balls, he'll have 6. You know, Immonen have some problems. You know, he'll have 6, so that'll
a lot of times
make him feel quite comfortable.
Well, a lot of times you can pin him after this one and get a ball by your pocket and put him on the stack simultaneously.
Now he's looking at a combination. Thinks it might have a chance. He can always lay on it.
Also, looks like if he can get into the 15, I don't know that he can, but if he could, that might send the 3 down and rub the 11 off that 6 and open up something. But it looks like it's too steep.
I think it's too much of a glance there.
Yeah, no reason to do that.
I don't think the carom's there.
Look at that nice hit.
He tried to. He didn't hit deep enough.
Might have a bank, though, right?
It looks like he may have a bank. He has 6 balls.
A little inside spin shot. Beautiful. Nice hit there.
He can shoot into the red 3 here and stick the cue ball right there.
On the 6.
Move a couple balls up table and one toward this side.
That's good. He just soon to hang.
And now Mika is forced to play real conservative here. And then Orcollo will probably say, "Oh, he owed one." No, that's Mika did it that time. A couple racks ago, he had the option
go in there, right?
Freeze that cue ball on the bottom of that stack. That then precludes Orcollo from sending balls up table.
Well, the score on our monitor does not reflect what the score is. It's 6 balls to 0 balls in this rack because there's 9 left on the table.
He doesn't want to get much movement. It certainly doesn't want him to see the ball hanging in the upper corner. That's for sure.
Yeah,
That's
Yeah,
sure.
that would preserve that baby, no matter what we do.
Not only that, it's a good position for Mika to put him, Orcollo, in.
Willing to take a foul, but that's not a productive foul.
Can send the cue ball to the side rail here. Watch how he does it. Moving balls too. Send the cue ball to the. I thought he was going to send the cue ball to the side rail. Mika wants to shoot something so bad. I mean, so you have no idea how badly he wants to shoot something. Yeah, he's got to play safe here. Got to play some sort of safe bank. The what is that? The 5 ball or something? No.
Yeah, 5 ball.
Yeah, bank it into the 3 and 2. Bank it into the 3 and 2 here. Move some balls. Try to send that cue ball to the side rail. That'll work too.
Good cue ball control there.
Right. Yeah, that particular option was all about cue ball control, and his option selection was all about cue ball control. Whatever option offered him the best cue ball control, that's the option he was going to choose. Because you had to make sure that you control the cue ball when most balls are in play, because your opponent is a guy that can get a lot of balls if he's given a shot.
In a hurry, yeah.
With all the balls on Orcollo's side of the table, all 5 of those balls, that's such an advantage for Orcollo because of the score. He can afford to blunder because of that.
Yeah.
Not that he's going to wants to or anything, but he can afford to do that. So therefore, if he's given a marginal shot, he's probably going to shoot it because of the position of those 5 balls on his side of the table. Yeah,
he's going to get that 15
yeah,
back in play.
Yeah, that's what
he's ready for that.
Yeah,
that
was
there. So then maybe something good could happen.
No, I think Orcollo's going to come off that ball to his right. There's a ball to his right. I think he's come off of that ball and send the cue ball down table. Move that ball because you're taking away a possible bank for Mika later in the rack. So get that ball out of that position. Go down table. There you go.
Yeah, he did a good job to defend it too. So it's nothing. They can go right at that ball.
Got to be careful here. Got to be careful. He's looking to go for his pocket. I don't think he's going to shoot it, though. You're going to have to come off of the balls on the foot spot because you want to move those balls on the foot spot. You don't want to have him gather any more balls on the foot spot. Okay, well, notice how he positioned the cue ball ideally for Orcollo, taking away that straight back bank on the 2, which would have been free. Nice cue ball there. He put the cue ball right on top of the 2. If there was anything good that he could have done from that position, Immonen, that's what he did.
Yeah.
So now Orcollo's really going to be concentrating on getting a good hit here. He may give Mika another bank after this shot.
What a good shot. What a good shot.
Yeah, he left him a bank on the pink on the other side of the up table, which is a borderline shot as far as shooting it, because he's going to leave a cross corner on the red 3 if he doesn't put this ball by his pocket.
Looked like he was trying to just have that ball billiard the 2 balls on the spot and open them up.
Okay, but
No?
he wants to move something over there. He wants to open up the ball so he's a threat some way where Mika can't put him back up table again. See, that's what I was talking about. You gather balls on the foot spot. Whenever there's 2 frozen balls on the foot spot, you don't want your opponent to put another one on there because they're hard to move. They're hard to move now. You know what I mean? You can't, manage them. But that's how you get back in the game when balls are up table. If you can gather balls on the foot spot, they're hard to move off that foot spot. He's going to try to move them, but it's hard to move them. Nope. I kind of like shooting that 13 and draw them back a little bit. Get those balls away from his side. You need 8 balls. Try to freeze them on those on the 1 and 6 or whatever it is.
Yeah, that's
Get
what he
those
tried.
balls out of there. Oh, they let him see that ball. Wow. He's lucky he didn't put it down. He wasn't really supposed to let him see that ball. Now, this is risky, but you know what? I think he's got to shoot the carom here. I don't think he has much future in pocketing anything, but at least he'll reposition him somewhere. But he may leave a cross corner bank now if he shoots the shot, because he can't afford to draw back because of the position of the 8. Now he's looking to cut the ball in. He's looking to cut it in, go to the rail, and then hit the pink coming back out. That's pretty risky and delicate. You see? He was able to make it, but he didn't control the cue ball to where he wanted to.
No, he's likely going to lose if that hangs or misses.
Yeah. But he wanted to billiard that ball, the one that he went in front of.
What a good shot.
And I think he can bank this ball cross corner and stiffen it. I don't know if the cue ball was down table another 2 or 3 inches, he could stiffen it and drop behind that red 3. Wow, you know what? He can possibly get out from here.
Man, he's making it happen. Oh, too bad. getting many breaks on these. Need kind of just a little bit of fortune.
And
with
this
that.
is where he's got to slow down now. Okay, he's got to slow down now. He wants to get out, but he lost his position to get out.
Mm-hmm.
So this shot coming up is a big shot in this rack right now. Because if you might get too aggressive here, do something that you shouldn't do, and all the work that you just done.
He can just slightly bump up on that, spot the balls right behind the cue ball, and you see what I'm saying? Well, he's going offense.
Oh, he was.
Do you see what I'm saying, though? Because there was going to be two balls. He could have pinned it and then managed to preserve this. And I thought an intentional foul might have been pretty heady.
He was fortunate to walk away from the table, decent shape because of what he did. He was fortunate that Orcollo didn't have something, easier than what he has.
Orcollo figures to at least hang this ball.
Oh, he's going to make this. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my, oh, my, oh, my. What do we have here? What do we have here? He has 6 balls.
I think he thought he would hang it better. I don't think he did overcut it. So.
I was really surprised to see him miss that ball.
Yeah. Well, I think he's got himself in a pretty good spot here now.
Oh, are you kidding? He's going to get 6 balls for sure. 3 more balls will give him 6. He may get out. Yeah, he didn't like that. He didn't like that angle.
Get just a hint straight.
He may end up shooting the pink. He's got a bad angle on the I believe it's the 15 ball near the foot spot, so he may end up shooting the pink here. That's going to have to shoot this softly.
Good shot.
Yeah. And now he's got a bad angle to get to his next ball. He wanted to drop below the 15.
Yeah, anything.
Yeah.
Either angle, any angle, some angle.
Let's take a look and see if can he bank the 3? No. Or maybe he'll draw it back and try to get under the 8 here. That seems to be the only shot he has, to draw it with a super stroke.
Could he get back behind the 5? Yeah, that's where he's trying to go.
No, that's not going to work.
That was 6-6
I thought he could have drew it back and crossed table.
Came so close to the side pocket there.
Oh, my. He let up on the stroke. He's lucky he didn't scratch. Lucky he didn't scratch there.
Well, this isn't easy for Dennis either.
I think he's got unless it carries the scratch angle. If the 5 ball is laying on the scratch angle, it's hard for him to shoot it. It's very interesting. This has been a very, very interesting match. And it's all the way to the finish, 2-2, 2 balls apiece. Both players needing 2 balls.
Mika wants to shoot, but I don't think this is the right spot to shoot.
No, he doesn't have the angle. He's going to have to elevate and jack up in the air and stiffen it, and he certainly don't want to do that.
Good job.
No, I think he can bank this. I think he can bank the other ball. I think he's going to end up banking the 5 ball. Is that the 5 ball?
Yep.
I think he's going to end up banking it. And he may end up banking it with speed. Because it doesn't look like the angle that he's offered here. If he rolls it, it's going to go long. He may end up jacking up and banking it with speed. He don't like it because it's going to go long. So therefore, if he goes to bank the 5, he's going to have to hit it with speed. Okay, so he wants to reposition the 3 ball, get it on his side of the table, and don't do anything careless.
Both players needing 2 balls, and we're tied at 2 apiece. This is that one pocket end game. Pretty nice decision there by Mika.
No, he's going to bank this. Now he's trying to decide what he wants to do with the cue ball. Does he want to go into the 8? Wouldn't be a bad thing if he went into the 8, but he wants to hit the top of the 8.
Look at that nice hit.
No, it's not.
Well, I mean, it was a quality hit.
Yeah, well, he may have left him a bank here.
Sleep in the streets.
This is going to be close to a kiss, too.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he's got to put a lot of spin on it. And if he does that, he might scratch on the side. So there's a lot of problems here in this shot. A lot of problems.
Well, you called it. There was a kiss.
Yeah, and he had to put a lot of spin on it, which he didn't do. Now, I think he can follow right through this and bank this in.
It's very comfortable if you don't try to do anything with the cue ball, too. So he can definitely play it, or he can do something with the cue ball.
Right.
Ball out to make the ball, stiffened it up too much, and he's definitely disappointed he didn't score that ball.
Yeah, that was a ball he should have put down. Because it carried the angle to where he could have, the pocket would have given it to him if it would have been hit a little sloppily.
He tried to do a lot with the cue ball. He was drawing the cue ball 6 or 7 feet there, and I think he makes it more often if he doesn't try to do that, because it really didn't lead. I don't know if he's trying to play the 8 off the 6 from where, or just in behind it, stiffen it and bank a 1 rail that way. Not sure where he was trying to get.
I think he can kick behind a 3 here and send it
towards his pocket.
Yeah, I think,
one
but he's got to get deep. And he don't see the shot. Yes, he does. He had to get deep. He's going to go for this. He's going to go cross corner. He's going to spin that cue ball toward the 8. This is a very, very good shot here, I think, for him. I think he's got to dig down, though. He's got to dig down.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's going to shoot it.
And he might just let the cue ball go at the 8 and 5 here, too.
Definitely.
Look at that hit.
Watch out.
Oh, this could be
Watch
devastating.
out.
Yeah.
Oh, my. What do you do now? You go for the 8?
I don't even know for sure he has it.
I think he might be up. No, he don't.
He's not looking like he has it.
Or maybe he's behind. Is he behind a 5 or something?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Got to put a good stroke on this. Oh, my. That's a scratch.
Didn't get a rail.
That's a scratch.
No.
That's a scratch. Lost the game with that shot. What a way to lose. He must have put some English on that ball, some unintended English.
Well, it was hard. He was jacked up.
What a way to go, huh?
Yeah. This was a good game, a good match. Both players have fought hard. Match ball for Orcollo.
They sure did. Both players did fight extremely hard. It was a very well-played match. A very close, exciting, well-played match. And you don't get much better than that.
Really proud of both players. And, Mika come out and made that bank where Dennis had forced him into a terrible spot and made the cross corner to run out. Then he found a dead one in the rack, too, to get himself two games in front. And then Billy had said that Dennis won't give up. And it sure as could be. Dennis came back, wins 3-2. So, anyway, another great rendition of world-class one pocket on behalf of Mark Wilson and Billy Incardona. So long for just a while.